is Kim Shatzer. I'm Managing Director of Onward Play.
Hi, I'm Shaka Berry. I'm the Business Development Manager for Onward Play.
Hi, I'm Seth Bomgardner. I'm the Game Recruiting Director at Onward Play.
As far as what they like to see on their resumes, it's actually pretty cut and clear. It's more about a story of what your history in gaming has been and where you want to go. So if they're looking at a resume and they're saying, ooh, this person's job hoppy, or there's a lot of gaps in here, or one day they were a producer, the next day they were doing development on a personal game project and they were also doing the design on it. And if you're a jack of all trades and a master at none, and your resume doesn't tell a clear story of what your focus is or multiple focuses is, it's going to be hard for that hiring manager to digest where you'd fit it at their studio. You also want to pass the 8-second hiring manager test. I always tell this to candidates, it's all about those keywords and skills. If they pull up your resume and they see none of the keywords in their job description or in their job title are what you have in your resume, they're going to instantly say this person's not a fit for our job. So you want to make sure that your skills align with the job before you go and apply in. And also, if there is job hoppiness on your resume, just make sure to explain why. Sometimes it's nice in the resume to just say, hey, this game studio I was at didn't have the funding and they closed down, but I had a great experience there. Or hey, this project here was a contract, that's why it was only 3 months long, because that will explain some of those shortness in job histories.
Hiring managers really like to see on a resume and portfolio specific game industry experience, specific studio experience, and on your portfolio, they would love to see tons and tons of assets. So the more assets you have in a portfolio, the better it's going to be. And that goes for people just trying to break into the industry as well as very senior. The other kind of skills that people would need to try to get into the game industry is definitely very graphics engine specific. So anytime you know either Unity or Unreal, whether you're an artist or a designer or a developer, those are going to be very, very important. Now there's a ton of different types of game engines that are out there. CryEngine is another one, but having that specific knowledge will definitely help you break into the industry.
If you don't have a strong portfolio, even if you have a great resume, you don't get the interview. And that's really because they want to see what your chops are, what your skills are in, what you're best at, and what you're most recently working on and most recently doing. And I'd say the issue I run in with, especially the senior level or maybe AAA designers or, engineers is they think, oh, okay, well, what I did for the last 3 years on this game I shipped should be enough. Just go download the game in the Steam store or go check it out, online, and that's the work I did. But that's really not enough. I mean, game studios can sometimes have multiple or dozens of people working in just one department on maybe character art or one department on gameplay, and they want to see exactly what you did to contribute to that sample you're showing. So it's nice to have an explanation of, here's a couple samples and here's exactly what I did in here to come up with the end product and how I work together with my team. Also, they really don't like outdated portfolios. If your recent work on there is from 2019, there's a problem, right? You're a couple engine versions old now, and you have to get up to speed with some of the recent work. And, mostly I'll get candidates that say, oh, well, my last work I did was NDA, or for an unannounced project, I'm not allowed to share it. That's a great point, and you shouldn't share it because you signed that NDA. But still, did you do passion projects, personal projects? Did you create a couple mock-ups of some of the new skills that you've been doing that you're, excelling in? If you show old work, you're not going to get the interview. So it's really important that the bread and butter of what you do, the meat and potatoes of your skill set, is right there, front and center in a portfolio, easy and digestible for the client to understand and take in and say, oh, wow, they are good at that, animation design, and I see why.